One of our goals here at Sonoproducts is to make home appliances that are very easy to use. And that's the whole design philosophy behind our new Sona 848 vertical juicer. Starting out with the form factor, it has the most compact footprint of any juicer we produce. That means it'll fit easily on a counter while still having a powerful 150 watt 43 RPM motor to produce high quality juice with enough torque to cut through anything you want to put in there. We also have a new juicing process, something new for us, and that's a screenless juicing system. Instead of using a stainless steel mesh screen, the Sona 848 uses a series of interlocking strainers like this. There's an outer strainer and an inner strainer. They slide together, they have these slots, and when slid together, they create tiny little narrow slots for the juicing. What happens is you feed the produce into the feeding tube here. It's cut by the auger into little pieces, eventually into juicy pulp, which is then pushed against these tiny little vertical slots, creating juice. It also includes two other strainers here. First of all, this one, some juicers have trouble with soft fruit, things like pineapple, soft berries, apples, things like that. When this is put in with the strainer, this is the soft fruit strainer, it creates slightly wider vertical slots for the juicing. That means there'll be less likely of any clogging, less likely of any backup happening. It'll make a slightly pulpier juice, but some people prefer that. It just allows you more flexibility in juicing. And there's also this strainer. This actually isn't a strainer at all. This is a blank screen. This is used to make sorbets. Now with this, you put in slightly thawed frozen fruit and the auger will crush that down. It doesn't strain anything and it puts out sorbet. It actually works quite well with things like frozen mango, frozen pineapple, frozen bananas, berries, things like that. And I'll show you it in use in just a second. Now assembly on the 848 is also designed to be really simple. Let me show you how it's done. So the assembly is pretty simple. You put in the outer strainer, it fits into some tabs right there. The inner strainer slides right in, and then the auger just pops in. Then you put on the top, and you're ready to go. Put it on the juicing base. This assembly is also super easy. Again, this is designed for ease of use, ease of cleaning. And I want to point out this pulp outlet. Sometimes with vertical juicers, pulp can get impacted in the outlet. This one actually has a clip that opens and it allows you full, complete access to the pulp outlet. Again, just run it under cold water and it'll be all clean, ready to go. One last thing I want to show you are the containers. Now at Sonoproducts, we like to make our containers a little different, a little special. And that definitely applies here. Here's the pulp container. This is an extra large container. Now this will allow you to take less frequent breaks to empty the container when juicing. It's got a really high capacity, as does the juicing container. The juicing container is our biggest that we make. It's 1,500 milliliters. Now most juicing containers are between 500 and 1,000 milliliters. What this means is if you're on a regimen, for example, the popular celery juicing regimen, you can make that day's juice, 500 milliliters, say on Monday. Then you can make 3 more days worth, 1,500 milliliters more. You won't have to juice again until Friday. And if you're thinking, well, how will it stay fresh? That's because this is a special container. It's kind of our secret weapon with the 848. This is a vacuum container. After you're done juicing, you just set these clamps. The juicer includes a pump. Put that on. And depending on the amount of juice in here, just pump until it gets pretty tight. You've removed most of the air. We find that keeps the juice fresh and keeping almost all of its nutrition for about 72 hours. So again, that means you can juice every 4th day, every 5th day even if you want. Again, we're just trying to make things easy, make a juicer that's likely to be used. So let's take a look at the 848 in action.